Hola mis amores, bienvenidos a mi canal otra vez. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend some time with me. Okay, so today I thought I would give this beautiful product that I tried the other day in a first impression a run for its money and see how it could last at a day of work. So this is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. It has SPF 30 in it. So I will be wearing this today. I'll be doing a quick sped up voiced over tutorial because I have a tiny person in here with me that I'm trying not to get to talk, but he's little and he does what he wants. So I'm going to do a tutorial that I'm going to voice over, and then we will start with the daily check-ins. Okay, enjoy. All right, I started off with the e.l.f. Putty Primer, just put that all over my face. And then I went in with the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue with a damp sponge. I put that all over my face. It built up nicely. I added extra where I needed to in my red areas under my cheeks. It's great. Then I went in with the Maybelline Age Rewind, and I put that under my eyes and around the redness in my cheeks, and I built that up where I needed to. Then I went in with the Pretty Vulgar powder, just dust that all over my face. All right, I baked under my eyes and along my smile lines to prevent creasing. All right, I did some eyebrows with some Benefit products. Oh, and I did a dance for you. Look at my skills, fabulous. Okay, I used both the Goof Proof pencil and the Gimme Brow. All right, then I swept the bake away under my eyes. All right, then I went in with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette, and I went in with the Dim Light just to add a glow back to my face. Then I went into the Volume 4, and I grabbed the bronzer, and I bronzed up my face. All right, then I grabbed the blush out of that palette, the Euphoric Light, and I added some color to my cheeks. All right, then I grabbed the Radiant Light, the highlighter, and I highlighted my cheeks. Then I went in just to be a little extra with some Master Chrome in Rose Gold. All right, then I used the Ulta Eyeshadow Primer. Then I went into Autumn's Rain, and we're just going to use light brown. So I went in with this brown color and just kind of set the primer down on my eyes. Then I went into this light brown just as a transition shade. Use whatever brown you have. Then I went into this little bit darker brown just to put in as a crease color. I did have to build that up quite a bit. All right, then I went in and I grabbed this shimmer, this gorgeous shimmer. I used my finger for maximum payoff, and I just worked that in. I blended in the edges with a brush. Then I went into my ColourPop Salvaje palette, and I grabbed some Cafecito just to darken the outer edges. I grabbed this Cella brown eyeliner and lined my eyes. I added a little brown under the eye as well, just to pull it all together. Then I curled my lashes, went in with some Better Than Sex mascara. Wasn't so sure about that. I added some Hourglass mascara just for kicks. All right, then I used some Urban Decay All-Nighter setting spray, and then I added some Master Chrome highlighter back. Then I used some Bodyography lip liner, and then I added some ColourPop Y2K lipstick. All right, I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Mwah! Okay, I'm back. So let's chat for a minute about this foundation and what's going on in my face. And I'm now congested and I don't know why. I finished my makeup at 7:30 and it is now 11. Yeah. It's like, what time is it? Okay, so I finished my makeup at 7:30 and now it's 11. So we're going on 3.5 hours. My thoughts are, it's obviously rubbed off here under my nose and it's rubbed off on the tip of my nose, but I had to blow my nose, so that was kind of unavoidable. But as for everything else, it still looks great, and I have had multiple compliments from different people today at work about the way that it looks, and it definitely has a glow, and it looks very healthy. It's a very my skin but better kind of a look. I will say it feels very dry. I used the e.l.f. Putty Primer underneath it. I think when I wear it again, I think I'm going to put a more moisturizing primer first and then do the pore filling primer, because right now it's just feeling very dry on my face. So that's my first check-in. I will check in again later in the day and then give you guys my final thoughts. Hola, mis amores. I'm back. Okay, so it is now 3:30 in the afternoon, and I have had this makeup on my face for a cool minute. Okay, and I have to clarify. I went to dance practice for something special for the school. Yes, teachers do cool things like that for their students. Okay, I'm learning a dance. Look at me go. Okay, so I did sweat quite heavily. So keep that in mind. So for a BB cream, this is what I've got to say. It's hung in there. It's definitely not transfer resistant. If I wipe pretty vigorously, it's still coming off. It did, prior to the sweating, the makeup looked beautiful. It looked great. Everything was looking good on my face. This is not, and of course I knew this going in, but I wanted to give the ultimate test. It's not a long-wearing foundation. Some things that surprised me about it is my face is extremely dry. And I don't know if that's just, what I got going on at the moment, or if it's the foundation, because my skin felt pretty good this morning and moisturized and all that good stuff. So I need to try it with a different primer and see if maybe that's it, or if I need to do a moisturizer, then a primer, then the BB cream, and see if that makes a difference. It is breaking down. It definitely broke down around my nose. That didn't last very long because of Oklahoma allergies and wiping my nose and all that. It's still on my cheeks. We'll say this, it did oxidize a little bit. Okay, when I got in the car, I looked like a bronzed goddess that I've always dreamed of being. But then as the day went on and some of it rubbed off and dissipated, it did do a little bit better. Now, the makeup looked great this morning, but here's my thing. My personal opinion, I don't think that this foundation is made for a full face of makeup. Like, if you're wanting to go, my hand, I'm so sorry. If you're wanting to go super natural and keep it light, do the BB cream, do a little bit of blush, do a little bit of mascara and go on with your life, I think it's perfect. However, I think if you're doing the full face, I don't know, because at this point, it's rubbed off, but it could just be the fact that it's not a long-wearing foundation. So, I will say this about it. It's gorgeous when you first put it on. It's beautiful. I've got combination skin, really dry and then oily in the middle. And I think, for a BB cream, it held up pretty good for this oily spot. It's not too shabby, and I sweated. So, do I like the BB cream? Yes, I do. Do I recommend it? Yes, I do. If you are not going to be sweating your buttuckus off during your lunch break, I think this is great. If you like to keep it light and natural, I think this is a great option. So my personal opinion, I definitely recommend it. Will I use it again? Absolutely. It's that pretty when it's fresh and on the skin and looking gorgeous. I just don't think it's a long wearing foundation now that we've hit the 8-hour mark with sweat. I just don't think it's there. But I really do like it. Bare Minerals, you did something there. That looks really good. Way to go, guys. I will see you guys on the next round. Hasta luego. Mwah!